Page 26, If I Were a Rich Man. This is another song from a musical. It's a fun song to sing. If you're into the deedle-daddle and the dum-dum thing, it's fine. I'm not going to sing it, but we're just going to see if we can play it here. 4/4 time. We're using the white keys. There's no sharps or flats in the key signature, but we do have accidentals, so we got to watch out on that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take both hands together here because of the way this arrangement works. We can do it. Otherwise, I'd do one hand and then the other and then put them together. Got a lot of eighth notes, so it's 1 and 2 and. Starting out here in the right hand, and you got third finger here in the left hand. So you're kind of sharing the B here. Oh, this will be fun here. So it's 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. As you play these, and then lift up. When you play the half note in the left hand, you lift up. 1 and 2 and 3 and then go on. See, I'm here. I'm going to use here and here, and the left hand's going to come up here to the B flat. We just changed hand positions. So again, measure 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have a D chord. It's a D, an F sharp, and an A together. Just lower the whole hand down. Rest, then you do that some more. Let's go down to the last line on page 27. Now, measure 15, you're here. And then thumb, cross under it, and go on. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, and then you're going to lift up and come down. Here. So, I'd like to show you a little more advanced technique, depending on how well you do. If you're struggling, forget this. But if you're getting it pretty well, try this out. Last measure at the bottom, page 27, you play that half note here. After you play the note, while you're holding it down, put the thumb on it, just switch fingers. We call that a finger substitution. Organ players do this. Piano players do this a lot too. I do a lot of finger substitutions. It is another technique we use for changing hand positions, and that's what I want to do here. I want to prepare that last chord. I want to prepare this. So I'm going to play it with second finger and then put that on there, and then I'm just going to reach down to here and use a 2 and a 5. Because the whole thing together, that last measure, the whole chord would be this. It's a G chord, and that's the fingering for the G chord. We're not using the B. That's fine, don't have to. Here. But I need thumb on that in order to do that, because I can't do that. So it's here and then here. So the last line again, both hands, here, here, do it immediately, and then here. Do the finger substitution immediately. After you played it, go ahead and do it immediately. Technically, you could do it any time in there, but I think it's a good habit to get into. Just finger substitute immediately if you're going to. It's almost like I'm playing eighth notes here, except I'm holding it down rather than playing it again. I'm doing it rhythmically because it helps me keep track of what's going on. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. I put that on. I mean, I could have done it with quarter notes, 1 and 2 and. But out of habit, I tend to do it immediately. Then once you got the hands working together, get rid of the hesitations, not allowed, and then we can add in the articulation, the slurs and staccatos and accents. Just short staccato, I'm hinging at the wrist here. Connect. The staccato, and that's by itself, so it's 1, and then connect all this together. And then you can lift up. Nothing tells you to except the words. Here, you can lift up. And then a staccato and an accent. Play a little louder. Just boom. Here. Not really loud, just a little louder. And then you go back to what you were doing. Then at the last line, you connect all this. You have a retardando there. You're going to slow down. And then staccato, accent. Boom. Get the booms right. Okay. Then when you can kind of get a handle on that, and then we'll think about this our dynamics. That applies to the melody here. Whatever you think moderately soft is. So, because this is one of those pieces that starts out moderately soft and will gradually grow as it goes. So it's moderately sort of soft. The melody. Wherever there's words are, that's melody. And measure 3. You're going to crescendo up to a moderately loud. Now this is still soft. That is moderately loud. And it tells you moderately loud. And then go up to loud at measure 7. And that accented note then is going to be a very loud note. So the accent is in relation to where you're at. So if I were soft, the accent would be like a medium soft. But when I'm loud, the accent's going to be very loud. Make sure you collapse the wrist on that. Don't play with stiff wrists. Just don't. Then you're back to moderately loud again. Then you just read the dynamics. The last line, you're moderately loud here, and you're going to go up to loud and slow down. And the last bit is going to be very loud. Even though it's not melody, just go ahead and do them both ends the same, very loud. That's okay. As far as speed goes, well, if you listen to the recordings of it, it actually starts out really slow and it gradually speeds up. This just skip all the slow part, start lively and fast. It has to be accurate. The eighth notes have to be even, so don't go beyond that. Whatever your speed is, whatever you can do that. Because this is a bit awkward, but it's important you get it. However fast you can play that accurately, that's how fast you can take it. The whole thing, until you retard, the whole thing needs to be one speed. Don't be playing part of one speed and another part of Let's play it together slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the dynamics. I'll give us 4 counts, which just go slowly together. 1, 2, ready and go, and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and rest and rest and 4 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, rest. Well, there's a duet at the bottom of page 26. I'll play that, and you play what you just played, but I'm going to speed it up a little bit. And I need you to go up an octave again. So again, just pretend middle C goes up an octave on the piano, as it's here. And you play it up here. I won't take it full speed, but we will speed it up a bit, and I'll give us 4 counts. So I'm going to go 1, 2, ready and go, and. So be ready to go here. Ready and go, and. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. And 1, and